This is my WWE 205 live review. So the first match was Akira Tozawa versus Samir Singh, and Akira Tozawa won the match via cradle despite the distractions from Sunil Singh. So after the match, the heels started to beat up Akira Tozawa, but then Brian Kendrick came out to make the save, and then the faces stood tall. So after that, we got ourselves Mike Kannelis versus a jobber, and Maria was watching it from backstage at an awkward angle looking towards the TV, and then Mike Kannelis destroyed the jobber with a spine buster and three clotheslines, and he called Drake Maverick out. So Drake Maverick came out and Mike Kannelis cut a promo saying that his contract expired 2 months ago and he could have gone anywhere in the world, but he stayed in the 205 Live because he wanted to be the cruiserweight champion, and also he wanted to kick Drake Maverick's ass. So Drake Maverick was kind of pissed about it and said that Mike Kannelis is not deserving of this opportunity. He said that he is not better than the guys like Akira Tozawa, Brian Kendrick, or Jack Gallagher or Chad Gable. To which Mike Kannelis got pissed off. But then Drake Maverick also started to push Mike Kannelis' buttons and said that after what happened to Raw and he lost to Zack Ryder in mere seconds, this is impossible for him to get a title opportunity. To which Mike Kannelis used his own plan and pushed Drake Maverick's buttons and said that Drake Maverick lost the 24/7 title to R-Truth. And one more thing, that Drake Maverick hasn't been paying attention to 205 Live. He has just been chasing off the 24/7 title, and he has not been in any kind of position to watch 205 Live, what the wrestlers are doing. And then he continued to call Drake Maverick a small man and a man who has got no balls, and then he tried to call his wife a filthy, a filthy something, to which Drake Maverick got all pissed off and he started to beat up Mike Kannelis and then hit a drop kick and stood tall in the ring. And later he made the match and is going to compete against Mike Kannelis after being the 205 Live general manager for 1.5 years. This is the first time he's going to compete in the ring. And we got ourselves the main event, that is Chad Gable versus Jack Gallagher, the rematch, and both guys used some counters and moves. Jack Gallagher hit a drop kick, and at the end Chad Gable won with a Chaos Theory suplex. And in the end, both guys shake hands and respect each other. So my thoughts on the show was, this was a pretty good show. This was after much time 205 Live looked like 205 Live, because 205 Live had the best TV matches in the company, including NXT, while Buddy Murphy, Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander were on the top. And also Tony Nese also gave us some very good matches. So now after so much time we are getting a great match. And first of all, we got some Akira Tozawa versus Samir Singh. I don't want to see the Singh brothers in singles action because they are not that good. Akira Tozawa tried his best, but it still was a decent match. So at least Akira Tozawa and Brian Kendrick are getting something to do. It will lead to Brian Kendrick and Akira Tozawa versus the Singh brothers. And also, I love the Drake Maverick and Mike Kannelis stuff. Now 205 Live is revolving around storyline and not just matches, which could gain some viewers because Drake Maverick is quite hot at the time, chasing off 24/7 title, and he is actually quite a fun act and people actually watch him. And Mike Kannelis is also getting a storyline on Monday Night Raw. So these both guys are getting jobbed on Raw but are quite serious competitors on 205 Live, which tells you the level of 205 Live. But still, this storyline could actually attract some viewers because it is kind of an edgy storyline, and it was very edgy promo. They used the word ass and balls, and Mike Kannelis was also calling Drake Maverick's wife filthy, So that was quite an edgy promo. It was very well written and it was fantastic segment. Drake Maverick looked like a badass after beating off Mike Kannelis, and this made a match between Drake Maverick and Mike Kannelis. So after so many time, finally Drake Maverick is getting into the ring for a match. So next up we got ourselves the main event, and it was absolutely fantastic match between Chad Gable and Jack Gallagher. Their first encounter was also very very good, but this one just stole the weekend for me. It tells you about 205 Live, why you should watch 205 Live. Guys busting their asses, giving us the great match after great match. And Jack Gallagher used some very good strikes. That is, his drop kick was fantastic. Chad Gable countered his drop kick into a beautiful looking face buster, and it was fantastic. Chad Gable was giving up his everything, but Jack Gallagher was refusing to quit. This was the story of the match. and at last Chad Gable earned the victory, but Jack Gallagher earned the respect. So it was fantastic match, and let's see what the future beholds for these two guys. 205 Live is going on in a pretty good direction, so I will give this show a 7 out of 10. What are your thoughts on this show? Please tell me. If you guys enjoyed this, please give it a like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment in the comment section below. Thank you, and have a cheerful day.